What's up guys, welcome to another Serum tutorial. Today we're going to be making a future bass inside of Serum. It's going to be a little more advanced than the first tutorial we did, which was I thought pretty super entry level, but this one's still going to be pretty entry level, so even if you're just starting out learning Serum, you can follow along and make this sound. Alright, so to get started, I'm actually just going to leave this default square tooth wave here, and the first thing I'm going to do is just bring the decay in a little bit, and the sustain down to get something to sound like this. Might even bring that decay in just a bit more. Somewhere right around there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this filter on and bring the cutoff all the way down. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to envelope 2 and I'm just going to bring the decay in and the sustain down a little bit like that. Actually might bring the decay out a bit. And I'm going to grab envelope 2 by left clicking on it and dragging on the cutoff. So that's what I get, and I can refine this just a little bit more. Maybe just give it a little bit of release. Something like that. Alright, so now we can go ahead and turn on oscillator B. And we're going to left click on default here and go to analog and go over, and we're going to go to analog BD sine. Get a sine wave in there. I'm going to grab this wave, table position and just turn it all the way up like that, just so it kind of distorts the wave a little bit. Next, what we can do is we can go over here and left click and then grab FM from B, and then we can start playing with this knob here. So something like that. Now we're getting some cool sounds. I'm going to go over to the effects here, and the first thing I'm going to do is add some distortion. Just a little bit there, and then I'm going to go to my compressor and turn on multiband. Turn the gain up. And go back into the oscillator. So we'll go back into the oscillator. I'm going to bring the octave down 1 on oscillator A here. Try bringing it down 2. So now we're getting a cool sound. It's starting to have that future bass kind of sound. So what we can do is we can try clicking B here and sending oscillator B through the filter as well. Something like that. And now, if you really want, you can start to play with this FM from B. Right now I have it on 53%. I can dial it back a little. I think I'm actually going to leave it on 53 because I like that. That was like a nice vibe for me. So that's pretty cool. Another thing you can do is turn the drive up a little bit to maybe like 22% and the fatness up to like something like 37%. This kind of helps fill it out a little bit. You just want to be careful not to crank it up too much. I might actually bring the drive back a little bit to something more like 14% because you don't want to get any distortion starting to happen. You can see I'm clipping up here a little bit on the master, so I can go back into my effects. Instead of turning the master down, I think what I'll do is I'll bring the gain down on this compressor, or I can first try dialing back how much of the compressor is actually getting filtered into the mix. So I'm at 11.9 on the gain, and I think it was like 53, or no, it was 86 on the total mix for the compressor, and you can see that I'm not clipping anymore on the master up here. The master's up in the top right corner. And yeah, so that's how easy it is to make a future bass in Serum. And of course you can refine this and push the rules, break the rules, push the limits. But I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and let me know if we're going to either do another bass in the next one or else a pluck, something like that. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, and I can't wait to get into the next tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'm out.